Welcome, my name's Elise Giovanni from Eligned, Brain Changing Movement, and today I'm going to give you some rebounding exercises to do. This video is going to contain 3 workouts, a beginner, an intermediate and advanced workout. We're aiming for about 3 minutes max. That's all you really need on the rebounder because it's such a profound bit of equipment and it does a lot internally to the body, which I've spoken about in the linked video below. One thing I want to add in before I get started is you'll notice I'm doing this in really ugly floppy shorts. And there is a reason to my madness here, because this is a massive circulation boost. So I don't want anything restrictive like leggings or tight pants taking away from that jiggle, from that bounce and from that circulation that I'm going to create. So the less restrictive clothes you have while you're on a rebounder or a vibration plate is the best option. All right, let's get started. Beginner. Beginner, welcome. I just want you to start pumping your calves here. That's enough for a beginner. If you've never jumped on one of these before and you start doing this, it's too full on. Even the first time I did it, I was like, woof. So start pumping the calves and then get used to that motion. That up and down motion is a lot on the vestibular. So pumping the calves, then we're going to add in some rotation through the shoulders. Big swinging circles. The more rotation we get through our joint structures as we're on this thing, the better. Reverse it for me. Circle the other way. Good. We're pumping, we're circling. Those two things together are like magic pill for the lymphatic system. Reverse that circle. Aim for about 3 rotations one way and reverse. 3 rotations the other way. This is the last 2. Good, one more. And now we're going to push to the side. So we're actually going to get a little bit lower in the knees and imagine pushing a drawer closed. Push the drawer closed. Push the drawer closed. Good. So that creates a little bit more weight on either side of the leg as we take that load off the opposite leg. Getting used to loading one leg, stabilizing one side of the body, creating more vestibular control and balance. Good. Ideally, I don't want you holding anything when you're on this thing. Good. Now we're going to add these 2 things together. We're coming back. You can either add a little bit more jump if you want or a little bit more pump. We're going 2 circles and then reverse. 2 circles, shush, and then we're closing the jaw. That's my dog's barking in the background. Can't do anything about that. And then go back to circling. 2 circles. 2 circles, and then 2 circles, 2 circles, and then push the jaws closed. Good. We're at about 2 minutes already. Good. Last up, I want you to come in and out, either sliding the foot. If that's too much for you, step it. Step it in and out. Good. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Stepping it in and out, or just learning how to get those legs side to side. Then we're going to go forward. Stepping forward, stepping back. Stepping forward, stepping back. Beautiful. If you want to add a little bit more bounce in there, go for it. And then the last one we're going to go through is come back to the middle of the line, middle of the tramp. You're going to place all of your weight on the left leg, just place a little bit of weight on the right, and see what it's like to create more stability through the left side. You can do any movements while you do this. Any arm twists, play around. Good, let's go to the right leg. Add a little bit of weight through the left, but more weight through the right. Add your arms, whatever you want to do. It's just seeing how you feel creating weight through one side of the body. Let's finish off coming back through the center. A few more calf raises. Get those arms up and down. That's a solid 3 minutes of work. It goes pretty fast, right? But the things you've done internally are phenomenal. See you next time, or come over to the intermediate one. Intermediate. Now we can add a little bit more pump into that trampoline. Beautiful. What I want you to start doing here is crossing big circles as you cross the arms in the front. You can either just stay with those legs in that position or do a little bit more movement with the legs. Good. Reverse that circle for me. Good. Creating some big range of motion in the shoulders. Beautiful. You can double the speed if you feel okay with that, or slow it right down. We want to be able to do movement at all different speeds. Good. You're going to go side to side, jumping side to side like you're on a ski slope. That's going to create a little bit more strength and movement in that internal, external rotation of the knee, which is actually what the knee needs. It needs tiny stability. Good. A few more here, and we're going to go into a bit of a twist through the hips. So what I want you to do is come back to the middle. You bring your right foot forward, left foot back, and twist the hip. As if you're like showing someone the side of your butt. Boom, boom. Twist the upper body the opposite way. Good. Nice. That's a beautiful one. You don't have to bounce up as high as me. You can slow it down, keep it low. Good. That one instantly gets the heart rate up. Whew. We're going to go back to those side to side ski motions. 3, 2, 1, side to side. Beautiful. I then want to start to add some movement, some spinning. So from here, we're going to start to spin back to side to side. Get that vestibular right, and then spin the opposite way, side to side. Whew. Let's go again. Spin, jump, side to side, and then spin the opposite way, side to side. Good. Let's try and do one legs. Now I'm still staying double time down on the mat, on the trampoline. So I'm not doing single high legs, I'm double bouncing. I'm just getting used to what it feels like to have one leg on the tramp. It's hard, right? When I first did this, I was like, oh, I felt so heavy, like I couldn't lift up my leg. But we've got to practice it. Practice that stabilization on the one side. Use that opposite arm to drive it up. Good. 5 more seconds here. 2, 1, back to bouncing. Beautiful. We're going to finish with 5 squats because this is what's leading you up into the advanced. You're going to open the legs, go down, and start jumping up. Open the legs, squat down, start jumping up. That's 2. 3 to go. Boom. Start jumping up. Slow and steady, up. Start jumping up. 1 more. Down, up. Start jumping up. Beautiful. Have a little play here. You have finished your 3 minutes. Continue that routine, go back and do it again, or that's it. That's really all you have to do for that lymphatic flush. If you're keen, I'll see you in advanced. Advanced. Doesn't mean we have to jump up here, not at all. We're still jumping a little bounce. But we're going to start to add some unique movements in here. The first one, as I'm jumping, I want you to start with your arms up. Then when you hit your feet on the tramp, boom, boom, that's when you finish your arms at the midline of your body. You're going to feel your core activate straight away. So suck the ribs in, cough muscle on, and you'll feel core engage naturally because you're stopping movement midway. Good. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, it's like slamming a ball down, but you can feel it straight through the midline of the body. 5, 4, we're going to go to one leg. 3, 2, 1, high knees. High knees. I want you to punch it out. Punch it out. Good, this is advanced, so if this is too much for you, go back a level. Punch it out, high knees. Speed up. Good. Keep it going. Nice. We're actually going to go into some squat jumps here. Keep going, 5 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We squat down, we jump up. Bounce for 3 times. Squat, jump. 1, 2, 3. 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 Let's do it 2 more times. Squat, jump. 1, 2, 3. Squat, jump. 1, 2, 3. Get low. Tap down. It feels weird because you can't bounce, but you can tap down or come close to the edge. So it's a little bounce. I'm sticking my butt out. Tapping the edge. Keep going here. bit of the hamstring. 5, 4, 3, going back to bouncing. 2, 1, back to bouncing, back to high knees. Then you're going to kick out. High knees kick. Good. High knee kick. Woo, advanced. High knee kick. Right leg kick. Right leg kick. One more on the left. Right leg kick. High knees. Then you're going to swing hips. Last one. Boom, boom. Keep them straight. Swing them out to the side. Last bit of routine here. You're going to kick them forward. Keep the body straight. Keep the legs straight. See, my heart rate's going up. And the last one is kick behind, like Charlie Chapman. Straight legs. Use strong core. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? Right? That's advanced. Do not do this if you're not at this level. But you can work your way up to this level and it won't take you that long if you continue to use this rebounder. And then as you use the rebounder, the benefits are going to be phenomenal. Check those out in the video below. Well done.